Hey fools, Big T here, and I'm back with another Pretendo Direct. Wow, what an awesome Direct, probably the best, if not one of the best. I was mightily impressed. I went in with not huge expectations. If you go watch my live reactions video, make sure you do that because, you know, it's kind of funny with some of this stuff. Nintendo has a really good knack and ability to make a grown man squeal like a little kid from time to time, and that's what we want from them all the time. So, you know, we sometimes criticize them, but when they are able to do that to us, we definitely laud them. So let's do a breakdown. I promised that I would do that. Obviously, I usually do a Pretendo Direct, as I like to call them, after Directs happen, so let's get into it. So Nintendo started this Direct with a bang. Super Mario Maker 2 is a reality. Awesome. The first thing they started out the Direct with was showing us that they have implemented slopes, something that everybody wanted in the original Mario Maker. We now have them. There are a lot of other things, some stuff I actually missed live, like the implementation of water. Yes, we have water in our Mario Maker now, which is awesome. So Super Mario World, you know, game levels that you create are now going to be really authentic at this point. And also the implementation of the Super Mario 3D World style, which is gorgeous. It is so cool to see that game in 2D. Obviously, it is a game that harkens to 2D. I can't wait to start making levels. It's going to be so much fun. Definitely looking forward to that game. And next up, they showed us more on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is a game I'm not crazy excited for, but I think is very cool. I think the craziest thing is that it's exclusive to the Switch. It's not a huge game or anything like that, but it is a Marvel game. You expect Marvel to put their stuff on everything, and for Nintendo to snag this up as a, you know, exclusive title is pretty cool. Ultimate Alliance games are pretty fun. I played them back on the Wii. It looks really nice and clean graphics, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun co-op, multiplayer, whatnot. So gonna be cool to check it out. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy that one. And next up, one of those surprises, not a big surprise, but still a surprise, unless you were listening to the rumors and you believed them. Box Boy and Box Girl are coming to the Switch. I am a fan of the Box Boy games. I have it on 3DS. Those games are really cool. Puzzle platformer style, which I love puzzle platformers. It's the type of game that does well on Switch. It has that indie, you know, kind of aesthetic to it. And indie games do really well on Switch, but this game is obviously by Nintendo, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm gonna definitely get it when it comes out. Box Boy and Box Girl. Next up, Nintendo teased their update for Smash Ultimate. It's the version 3.0. They didn't really talk about much, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty big, decently sized update, implementing some probably cool new features. And they also talked about Joker. They didn't really show much. They showed his in-game model, but yeah, that's coming and looks pretty cool. Also, they showed some amiibos, you know, Simon and whatnot. I know a lot of people fell off, but I still look forward to them. If they're good, you know, they're cool looking ones, I'm definitely gonna look to picking them up. So yeah, so that's happening. And then another somewhat surprise is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for Switch is getting some DLC, some update stuff, which didn't see that coming. I love the game, so I don't mind it getting, you know, more shine, and at least it was appropriately priced. It was $40, but now they're implementing some DLC, some of it free, some of it paid. I don't know how well that's going to come across because, you know, Captain Toad is not a huge game that, oh my god, I gotta go out and buy the DLC for, but I'm sure some fans will pick up. Now it's got me wondering if I should go out and double dip and get Captain Toad for Switch, and I might have to do that now. It looks like some cool stuff coming for the game, and I love the game, like I said, and it's a decent, really cheap price, you know, it's just $40. New, so that's a good thing. So yeah, if you're looking forward to some DLC for Captain Toad, now you're getting some. Next up, we got some new information on Bloodstained, and I wasn't really too big on this game. I'm just kind of wary about Kickstarter games at this point, and you know, mostly from what I've seen of the game, it looks kind of empty at some points, and I don't know if I'm really gonna be into it. But it does look really nice and clean, the visual style, I like that. Obviously Igarashi with the whole Castlevania, his whole background with that series. So you kind of think that's going to be a thing that's going to be good for this game. So it's still kind of in my, you know, wheelhouse as far as me, you know, thinking about it, and maybe I'll buy it. I did pick up the smaller bite-sized one that was the Curse of the Moon or something like that, or maybe I'm thinking of Castlevania. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm looking forward to see how the game turns out. If it's good, I'm definitely going to pick it up. So yeah, so Bloodstained. And then we got some new information on Dragon Quest Builders 2. I have never played a Dragon Quest Builders game. Well, I did play the demo for the first one on Switch. I really liked it. I think I put like 5 hours into that. So this might be a game I pick up. My kids love Minecraft, and they also played the demo and they seem to like it as well. So I might get this. It looks like a lot of fun, so maybe I'll check it out. And then the game of the show, Tsum Tsum. No. And then a very welcome surprise for me, more Starlink DLC. You guys know I love this game, Starlink Battle for Atlas. It hurts my heart that the game doesn't seem to have done well. Obviously, there's been price drops. It's down to like $30. You can pick up like the starter pack with Star Fox, the R-Wing in it and whatnot for around $35-$40, and that saddens me to no end. We did learn that the Switch version at least was accounted for 90% of the sales, which didn't really surprise me, because obviously the Star Fox you know, stuff that's in it, and now they're adding more Star Fox stuff. Now you're going to be playing missions that have to do with Leon and Oinkiny and Pigma Dengar. And you know, if you're a Star Fox fan, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And now you're going to also be able to play, you're also going to be able to pilot as the other Star Fox members, which, you know, all the Star Fox, you know, missions you had to play as Fox, but now you can go back, and if you want to start a new game or whatever, or if you just want to go from where you are or whatever, you can play it as Falco and Peppy and obviously Slippy. So that is going to be really cool. And they showed some new stuff. I saw some Star Fox racing. You know, maybe that's the I joked that maybe that's the Star Fox racing game that people have been rumoring about, but I don't think that is. But there seems to be some new modes, and I think this is obviously going to be exclusive to the Switch because it's the Star Fox stuff. I don't think the other versions are getting any DLC. Those versions didn't fare well, nowhere near as well as the Switch version, so I don't see them putting in the resources to do DLC for it. So obviously the definitive version of Starlink is the Switch version, and I'm so happy that they're continuing. They've already added some other stuff right before Christmas, which was very cool, made the game a little harder and stuff, and now they're adding all this new content. I'm happy, man. I hope people go out and support the game if you haven't bought it already. It's super cheap, man. Go out and buy it. You know, I think you'll like it if you're a Star Fox fan especially, but if you just like space shooters and whatnot, I think you should check it out. And then a surprise, Rune Factory 4 coming to the Switch. Very cool. It's a new version of the game. I'm a Rune Factory fan. I have both Rune Factories on Wii, New Frontier, and I can't think of the other one right now. But I've also played the 3DS one, which I believe this is the enhanced version of that. And they also announced that Rune Factory 5 is coming, as well as also in development. So this is very cool. This was a somewhat RPG heavy direct, which is very cool for me. You know, I'm a RPG fan. This is definitely leaning towards RPG fans and whatnot. And I'm happy with that. I hope a lot of people, you know, if you haven't played RPGs in the past, maybe you start trying some out with the Switch and whatnot. So, because there's a lot of different varieties, a lot of choices to choose from. So yeah, check it out. If you may be on the fence, you might be surprised by what you enjoy. And to continue on with the RPG goodness, you have Oninaki from Square, the same team from Square that made I Am Setsuna and Lost Fear. I'm a fan of I Am Setsuna. I actually, put the money in to get the physical version because only in Japan could you get that. So I had that bad boy shipped over. Definitely a fan of I Am Setsuna. Lost Fear, I didn't didn't really do it for me. And you know, the art style was kind of getting a little bit bland, and this Oninaki addressed that big time. It really looks good. Beautiful art style. This is not such and such a straight up RPG, but it's a action RPG, and you know, that's cool too. I think, you know, if you're not an RPG fan, maybe that'll get you to maybe check it out. But it looks beautiful, man. When I saw it, I was just like, yes, definitely gonna pick this up. I love the track record of this, you know, this team. So looking forward to Oninaki, man. Looking forward to Oninaki. Looks really cool. And then we got some more information on Yoshi. We know it's coming out in March, but they also dropped the demo on us. You know, they said right after this event, you're gonna have a demo up, and what an awesome little demo. Love it. I was a little bit worried about this game, especially after what happened with Kirby. You know, Kirby didn't have the content, didn't really have the oomph, if you will, in the gameplay. But I was, so that made me a little bit worried about what was gonna happen with Yoshi, and worries be gone. This game looks really good. The trailer looked really cool. It showed a lot more gameplay aspects than you're going to get in the demo, but you can even tell from just playing the demo the depth of the levels that are 2D and the, you know, the range of exploration you're going to be able to have. It looks really good. I can't wait to play this game, and the demo is out now. Check it out if you're a Yoshi fan, if you're a platformer fan. Definitely a cool pickup. Then Nintendo dropped something really surprising out of nowhere. Tetris 99, a Tetris Battle Royale. I basically called it that when they were, you know, like I said on my live reactions, go check it out, that this was going to be like Tetris Battle Royale, and it is. Look, it's a lot of fun. If you're a Tetris fan, this is really cool. This is how you bring value to the Nintendo Switch Online. A lot of people, including myself, aren't really, you know, don't really think highly of that service, even at its low price. But I felt like Nintendo can do more and they can do better, and this is one of the ways they can do better. Nobody was really even thinking about this. Implementing, you know, online-only games that are connected to the service is a very smart way to add value to this, you know, to the service. And this is the type of stuff that'll get me off the negative side of Nintendo Switch Online and get me really excited about it. So bring more of this. Tetris 99 is very cool. Check it out. It's free for Nintendo Nintendo Switch Online users. So check it out. And then another surprise, there were a lot of surprises in this Direct, was Dead by Daylight announcement. I had heard of this game somewhat before. It's been around quite a while on PC, I think. Maybe other consoles. I still haven't really checked it out, but it's a survival type of game where you play as victims or potential victims, and kind of this deathmatch area where, not deathmatch, but you know, you play as survivors, and there's one person that plays as the killer, and it's a really cool concept. I don't know how well it plays. A lot of people seem to like it, so I'm gonna maybe check it out if I can get some of my buddies in the Juice crew to, you know, jump on and play. So that's pretty much the only way I'm gonna check this game out. But yeah, it was a cool surprise. This is kind of stuff I want for Switch, you know, PC style games and whatnot coming to Switch. I think that is a good little niche that the Switch can cater to. So yeah, pretty cool. And another somewhat surprise, Deltarune on the Switch, coming very soon. You can download the first chapter for free. This is from the makers of Undertale. The game, you know, obviously has that kind of Undertale flavor to it, humor. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't gotten to Undertale yet. I know it's a game that a lot of people like, and I'm definitely going to check it out at some point. But yeah, more cool, nice little surprises coming to Switch. And then another nice surprise, I feel like I keep saying surprise, but another nice surprise was we got more information on Daemon Cross Machina, which is a game I'm definitely looking forward to. I love mech games and shooters and whatnot, so it's very cool. And they announced that they're giving us a free demo to check out. You can play up until a boss battle, which is very cool. I haven't done that yet. I dabbled in a little bit, and they want feedback at this point from players and what they can improve and whatnot. So they're going to be sending out emails to certain people, and I think that's a really smart thing, very cool thing to engage the audience. Not only just to engage the audience, but also to improve the game itself. So that is very cool. Looking forward to this game. I can't wait. And we got, obviously, the announcement that it's coming summer. So looking forward to playing that game this summer. Then they showed a trailer for Grid, which is a realistic racing game, which I love. I love those games. I'm a Forza fan. I love Gran Turismo back in the day. I'm a realistic racer fan, so definitely looking forward to one game because we don't really have one on Twitch at this point, Realistic Racer. So definitely looking forward to that. So this game needs to hurry up and come out because I want a nice, cool, snazzy, visually impressive racing game on my Switch. And another huge surprise was the announcement for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Nobody saw this game coming. This is one of those really nicely visually impressive games from Ninja Theory. Obviously Ninja Theory was acquired by Microsoft not too long ago, but I'm sure this deal was, you know, in the works before that, you know, for making this game, this port. And it looks visually impressive still. The Switch version looks really nice, and like I said in a video long back, which I'm going to reiterate, I thought the Switch could handle most of the upcoming this generation's games. And, you know, with games like Doom and Wolfenstein and now Hellblade, I think I'm right. I've been justified in saying such things. And like I said, I will reiterate that. But it's a game that I was going to buy. I was almost, you know, going to buy it really soon. I was really close to buying it. It's on my Steam wish list, and I was going to pick it up. But I'm glad I waited because I will love to play that on the Switch. You know, the portable nature of it, you know, just curling up in the couch and putting the headphones on and playing that game, I think is a really cool way to play it as well. So yeah, definitely gonna pick this up when it comes out. And then we finally got to look at Platinum Games' new IP, Astral Chain, and boy, does it look delicious. I mean, this game, I was sitting there with my mouth wide open the whole time almost while they were showing this game, like, what is this? I remember saying during it that it kind of had a Xenoblade kind of feel to it, but also a Bayonetta kind of feel to it. I said that, and it turns out I was right because we didn't know at first until the end of the trailer that this was a Platinum Games game, and it is exclusive to the Switch, obviously, and it just looks awesome. I'm a huge fan of Cyberpunk, and it's had that. You know, it has a nice, cool anime style. It has that kind of flair of Bayonetta with the fighting and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to this. This game looks so good, and all of these games I'm talking about are happening this year, guys. 2019. 2019 is way better because we always thought, you know, 2019 was looking great when we got here. We knew all the games that were announced for it, but now it looks insane. This is insane, and Switch is doing it big time. 2019. Looking forward to Astral Chain. Can't wait to play that game. There was some people rumblings of rumors or whatnot of Nintendo possibly remaking one of the 2D Zelda games, but you know, I don't know. You know, they just got lucky with this guess. We are getting one of my favorite Zeldas. That's The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remastered on the Switch, and it looks awesome. And I don't really understand. A lot of people were taken aback by the visual style. I thought it was perfect. If you look at, obviously, the original game, the character design of Link and whatnot perfectly mimics, obviously, in a more modern style, but mimics that look of the Game Boy game. And people were surprised that there was Goombas and Chain Chomps, and I'm like, have you guys played? Like, these things are what are in when Link's Awakening, and if you played it, you would know that. But some of the people kind of exposed themselves not knowing that stuff. But anyway, I'm super happy that this is happening. I hope this happens with more of the 2D games at some point. You know, no big rush because we're getting this one, and this is a smart one because it's so long ago. It's on one system. You know, it's been on it's been added to like the Virtual Console and whatnot. But most people, if you haven't played it, if you didn't play it back then, you probably haven't played this game. So it's gonna feel like a new Zelda experience to you, and it's just gonna feel that way anyway because the visual style is so different, and it looks awesome. And at first, when I saw, the animation with Link in the boat, I was like, oh, Wind Waker, but I was like, no, this is Link's Awakening, and I knew it kind of right away. And I was surprised by, again, by people who claim to be such and such big fans of this and that, didn't know. And like I said, check out my live reactions. You'll see that when I talk about games, man, I know what I'm talking about. This is what I do, is what I've been doing a long time. But anyway, this is really cool news that we're getting Link's Awakening. They didn't call it, Link's Awakening Remastered or anything, which is fine because was it Resident Evil 2 didn't do that either. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited? I feel like this is one of the best directs we've had, if not the best. I'm thinking it's the best. I'm rating it as the best as far as games that are coming out soon and just impactful and just game after game after game and just cool surprises. I think it was definitely the best direct we've had so far. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Check out my live reactions if you haven't. Thank you for watching and listening, and domo arigato, fools.